My mom warned me. My aunt was a witch. I ignored her and secretly met my cousin. Then my life fell apart. I never thought I'd be the kind of person telling a story like this. But here I am, at 3 in the morning, unable to sleep because my life has become something out of a nightmare I can't wake up from. And it all started because I thought I knew better than my mom. I thought love and loyalty to family would protect me. I was so wrong. Let me take you back to where this all began. 5 years ago, when I was 17, my world was normal. We weren't rich, but we were okay. My mom worked as an office manager, we had our little apartment, and life felt stable. My Aunt Diane, my mom's younger sister, was part of our lives. She'd come over for Sunday dinners, bring me birthday gifts, laugh at our inside jokes, and her daughter, my cousin Maya, was my best friend. We grew up like sisters, sharing secrets, dreaming about our futures. Then everything collapsed. And I mean everything. It started with my mom losing her job out of nowhere. Her boss called her in one Monday morning and just let her go. No real reason, just vague corporate talk about restructuring. Mom was devastated. She'd been there 12 years. We went from comfortable to scrambling for rent money within weeks. She applied everywhere, hundreds of jobs, but nothing. Rejection after rejection. It was like she'd been blacklisted, but that didn't make sense. Then her health went to hell. It started with headaches so bad she'd be in bed for days, crying in the dark. Then came the exhaustion. She could barely get up. Doctors ran every test imaginable. Blood work, MRIs, specialists. Nothing. They said maybe it was stress, maybe depression, maybe chronic fatigue syndrome. They threw around words like idiopathic, which just means we have no clue. Meanwhile, Mom was wasting away. At her worst, she dropped 30 pounds, her skin turned grayish, and she looked like she'd aged 20 years in 6 months. I was terrified. I was 18 by then, trying to hold everything together, working part-time at a grocery store while finishing high school. Our savings evaporated. We were eating ramen and canned soup. The electricity got shut off twice. I remember sitting in the dark with Mom one night, both of us crying, wondering if we'd lose our apartment. That's when my mom's friend Rosa came into the picture. Rosa was this church lady, always talking about spiritual warfare and deliverance. She told Mom she should see her pastor, a man who supposedly had the gift of discernment for spiritual attacks. At first, Mom resisted. She wasn't super religious, just regular church on holidays. But she was desperate. When you're drowning, you'll grab any rope thrown to you. So we went. This pastor, let's call him Pastor Williams, had this storefront church in a strip mall. The moment we walked in, the air felt thick, like pressure before a storm. He took one look at my mom and said, "Sister, you're under attack. Someone close to you is working against you." Mom started sobbing immediately, like he'd unlocked something she'd been feeling but couldn't name. He prayed over her for what felt like hours, speaking in tongues, declaring deliverance. Then he asked, "Who in your family practices witchcraft or holds deep resentment toward you?" Mom's face went white. She whispered one name. "My sister Diane." I sat there, stunned. Aunt Diane? Sweet, funny Aunt Diane who baked us cookies and taught Maya and me to braid hair? Pastor Williams nodded like he'd expected it. The enemy often works through those closest to us. You must cut all ties. No contact, no compromise. Until you do, the curse won't break. I wanted to argue. I wanted to say this was insane. But Mom looked at me with these hollow, desperate eyes and said, "We have to try." So she did it. That week, she blocked Aunt Diane's number, told her never to contact us again. When Diane showed up at our door, crying and confused, Mom slammed it in her face. I watched from my bedroom window as my aunt sat on the curb, sobbing. My heart shattered. But here's the twist that messed me up. Things got better. Within 2 weeks, Mom got a call for an interview. A week later, she had a job, better than her old one, better pay. Her health? It started improving almost overnight. The headaches faded, her energy returned, color came back to her face. Within 3 months, we were stable again. Rent paid on time, fridge full, Mom laughing again. I couldn't explain it. Coincidence? The power of belief? Something darker? I didn't want to think about it. But Mom? She was convinced. You see, she'd say, Pastor Williams was right. Diane was behind it all. She became obsessed, reading books on spiritual warfare, going to church 3 times a week. She made me promise, swear on everything, that I'd never contact Aunt Diane or Maya. And for a year, I didn't. But it ate at me. I missed Maya desperately. We'd been inseparable, and suddenly she was just gone. I'd see her posts on social media. She was struggling, her mom too. They looked sad, and I felt guilty. Did we really abandon family because of some spiritual theory? So I broke my promise. About 2 years after the cutoff, I sent Maya a message. Just a simple, "Hey, I miss you." She responded within minutes, crying through texts about how much she missed me too, how she didn't understand what happened, how her mom had fallen into depression after we cut her off. We started talking secretly, late-night messages, calls when Mom was asleep. Maya never blamed me. She just wanted her cousin back.